between the beliefs of truth and ideals, there has to be some sort of grey area. What's going on, guys? Thundurus here, and welcome back to another video. For this video, we're going to be doing episode 34 of the Dynamax Adventures Single Run series and the start of the Shield Legendaries. In the last episode, we did the sword finale, which was the special Zygarde double feature, where we did 2 Dynamax Adventures instead of 1, so you could call it a double run, but no. Okay, so for this episode, we're going to be dealing with the first of the Legendaries, with the exception of Suicune and Thundurus, which I already have shiny, and I would love to get them again. If not for the game, then for Pokemon Home anyways. So yeah, before I move on, Thundurus was going to be last episode, but it was just, I went days without seeing one, not even one, and I was doing online play, and no one just seemed to have one. I seen Groudon and Kyogre, I saw Latias and Latios, I saw Solgaleo and Lunala, so I saw both version exclusives, but I never saw Thundurus, so it was a pain. So I thought, I'll do the Zygarde episode first instead, plus when I did the thumbnail I accidentally wrote 33, so it kind of worked out anyways. Like, I did the thumbnail shortly after I did that pre-recorded double feature, so it kind of worked out there anyways, but even so, it was a bit annoying not finding Thundurus yet. But enough about that, we're going to start the Shield Legendaries by starting with Kyurem. And also, here's a preview of the next 2 episodes. So we're doing Kyurem this episode, next episode we'll be doing Lugia, and the one after, Lunala, in order of appearances. So let's start off with Kyurem. How fitting, because we've already done Reshiram and Zekrom. So without further ado, it's time to begin today's episode, and I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I'm just glad that we're making these milestones, but you know, like finding the shiny, getting to Shield, getting past the halfway mark, stuff like that. It's just really great. And yeah, I have not played much of Shield. As soon as I beat Leon, I worked to get my shiny charm, so I've not had time to do stuff like customize my trainer, change the icon here to Score Bunny, or Eevee for that matter. So yeah, I just kind of rushed in to get these episodes sorted. I wanted to get these episodes consistently uploaded again, but enough about that, because we're finally on Shield, we finally got some new Legendaries, and things will be slightly easier to find them. Although in saying that, there will be some sword exclusives I still need to get. Whether or not I'll do that in sword to make it easier, or just try it here, I'll worry about them whenever they become prominent. But it looks like there's 3 of us here, so I'm happy enough with 3 people. 4 would be terrific, but 3 people's fine, if I may say. So yeah, I think it's just gonna be 3 of us, although you never know until it's done, but who am I kidding, there's only 3 of us. Okay, we're beginning. I'm excited. Okay, so Crustle would be terrific. Sandslash is a good choice also. I'll go with Carkol for fire as well. There we go, that's actually a pretty nifty team. Sajolif can be switched for something, but the rest of them definitely have something that they can use. Ice. Right, I'll pick normal because I know they definitely have a fighting type move. But then again, I don't think I'd have used Bug, which is Butterfree. So if I haven't, then I will definitely do it now. So like I said, with this when it comes to Shield, nothing's changed. It's just the game. So, and there's the red hoodie, the infamous hoodie for my mascot. That's it. I was gonna say avatar. Yeah, the red hoodie, infamous for my mascot. Right, I'm going to reflect, just see where we go. Yeah, nothing's going to change about this, it's just literally the exact same algorithm, just different game. And we haven't done Butterfree, which good. Butterfree is such a I've always had a soft spot for Butterfree and Beedrill and most of the bug types, early bugs. Except for Vespiquen, really. I mean, I do like it, but it just doesn't feel like a early bug. I suppose it's Cricketune instead, but I don't know. Anyways, Butterfree, being a Gen 1, being someone who's watched the anime since technically Gen 2, and if we're talking about when it aired, it was Gen 2 for me, but I've been watching Gen 1 most of my life, so seeing Butterfree return after 25 or so years, that really hit home for me. That just felt, I don't know, not so much an arc completed, but it just felt like they listened to the fans. We wanted Butterfree back, we wanted Pidgeot back, and they listened. Except for Primeape. I mean, Primeape's pretty much gone now. I mean, it would have been nice to see Primeape again. But at least we got to see something back. But Lapras, I just wish we saw more of Ash's Lapras when it returned. So apart from the odd flashback here and there, we only saw that one scene where Ash met his Butterfree with the scarf still, and the pink Butterfree. I'd love to see it use different moves, like Pollen Puff or Bug Buzz or something, you know, updated moves, because before then we had like Sleep Powder, Tackle and stuff like that. Whirlwind, I believe it used at one point. Yeah, a lot of Pokemon seem to know Whirlwind in Gen 1. Oh, and I almost forgot, I'm digging its G-Max form. I like that, and I really like its cry with Dynamaxes. A lot of Pokemon with the Dynamax, it's kind of like an annoyingly loud cry, but Butterfree I do really like. Yeah, I used Fire Spin to do that extra chip damage because I thought that would actually be enough, but no, it did not. It's cool. It's done anyways. Lopunny does have Drain Punch, so that could be good against Kyurem, especially when we have two physical attackers. I don't know what Carkle is, but I know we definitely have two, so Max Knuckle would be fantastic for us. But then again, Crustle could just do that also. Crustle could Dynamax, but I don't know. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. That's us done. Our first Pokemon in Shield. Actually, I tell you, the only thing I've customized is the jacket and the shoes. I've just noticed. Maybe the jeans? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Done a little bit of customization, but I got Shield late. It was Sword I got on day one, but Shield I got a lot later, so I won't have much, if any, of the like early content, and even then, most of it's accessible anyways. I haven't even completed Isle of Armor in this, or or the Crown Tundra. I just, as soon as I got the Shiny Charm, came here straight away. Well, okay, that's a lie. I actually did do one Dynamax adventure here to get that cutscene at the road. Normally Pardon me. Normally you start off with Suicune, but because I did it online, it still counted. I got Legendaries. Who says you start off with Suicune all the time? Nah. But yeah, I know I would have anyways, and anyway that could have been a bit beneficial, so we needed Suicune, but you know what, we'll find it when we find it. Anyways, I never even paid attention to what we have. I know I chose the type, but what was it? It was... oh yeah, Obstagoon. Which... which... I think we've done. We've done Galarian Lion, I know that. Or Lion rather. Obstagoon, 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 Obstagoon. Obstagoon, I don't actually see it in my notes. Nope, I'm gonna use Reflect again. Okay, I dig Obstagoon. I like the idea of Linen evolving. I just wish we had a Hoenn Obstagoon, if not something in the, something the equivalent of Obstagoon. I mean, sure, Hoenn Linen's alright with Belly Drum and Extreme Speed, but it needs something else. I mean, it does. But Obstagoon here, I almost used it on my team when I first found out Lightning could evolve. But I've said this before in my other series, and I may have said it here. There's just 6 Pokemon I wanted to use before Obstagoon. Anyways, I've got a shiny one anyways, and I'm digging the colours. I like the red and blue contrast. The neon colours. So yeah, and actually in Pokemon Masters EX, Obstagoon's one of my strongest sync pairs actually. I put a lot of effort into training up Obstagoon in that game, so yeah, it's a force to be reckoned with in there. There we go, quad effective move. There we go, we're doing good damage there. Wow, everyone puts in such a lot of damage, and then there's Carco putting in chip damage. I think using Fire Spin would have done more. Oh, no wonder we didn't do much. There we go, we're done. Once. No, wait, no. Yeah, we're done. I thought the NPC won again, but no, it was somebody else. Just because they're both wearing white. But there we go, we're done with 2. Oh, and I forgot to write Obstagoon. That's a good moveset actually, having Screech, but no. I do like to use Screech and then attack, because that's the difference between having one more and one less turn for this for a battle. Okay, I've seen grass immediately and I'm leaning on to steel. Yeah, I'm definitely wanting steel. It's the only one not weak to ice for a start. In terms of types anyways. Oh, Dreadnought later on. Pokemon we've already done, I think. Yes, Pokemon we've already done. I actually did this Pokemon fairly recently. It was in the Tapu Lele episode, which is only 4 episodes ago. Anyways, it's Arena. Grass is weak to ice. I know Dreadnought's not, but rock and grass are. And yes, I know Lairon is also rock, but I meant in terms of the types they showed. Steel was the only one not weak to ice. That was what I meant. I know only Serena is, but it's just type logic rather than what Pokemon is actually there. Right, Sigilif. I don't know if we've done Sigilif. If we haven't, then I have things I want to say. Nope, it's free. Sigilif is a weird Pokemon. I don't necessarily dislike it. I like it, but I just wouldn't really choose it often. And see, because of the top, you can see it right there at the top, the eye and stuff. I thought it was an evolved form of Unknown the first time I seen it. Wait, the same type, the top of it looks like an Unknown eye, like the letter I. You know, I honestly thought it was an Unknown evolved form. I wasn't too surprised when I found out it wasn't, but it just looked like such a weird and obscure Pokemon, like in hieroglyphs, kind of like what Unknown are. So it clicked for me. I don't know, there was something about it that screamed Unknown, not just its appearance, but other things, type and stuff. But I do like it, it's just I wouldn't go out of my way to use it. I just feel like it's not an interesting Pokemon to use in a team. When I see Sigilif in this, I try not to pick it, but and it's not its fault, it's just I feel like it needs something else. Stat boosts, stat buffs, or pre-evolve form or something, I don't know. It needs something that gives people a reason to use it, I think. Anyways, we're done with that one. We're right on Sigilif and Kyurem. That's me done writing for today's episode anyways. Here we go. Kyurem. I love the ice texture with the Dynamax cloud on top. I've always liked that, it just looks so cool and radiant. Okay, Kyurem. Now, I don't know which form I like the best out of them all. I really am digging white and black Kyurem, and I really like this one also. And it's interesting to see that this Kyurem is just trying to be complete again, because it used to be like the one being. But we only see it fused with either Reshiram or Zekrom with the DNA splicer, which was used again kind of in a different way. Looking at you, Necrozma. But look at it, it looks so menacing. I know people were a bit unsure about it because it looked a bit funny looking or weird. But hey, it's grown on me. I always liked it, and I like it even more with its new forms, and then it gets more lore behind it in Black and White too. But honestly, I would love a second Kyurem. Actually, funny story to finish it off. I was actually on holiday a couple years ago with my friends, and we're coming home by train because we decided instead of driving down, public transport. it takes a bit longer, and it's like, you know, the journey's as fun as the destination. So on the way back, we decided to bring out like handheld consoles. Like I brought out my Switch. They brought out other different consoles, but we just played our own thing. And I was doing the Kyurem raid. I did 1 or 2, and I actually got a shiny one. Yeah, I wasn't even properly trying. I just thought, oh, I've got Kyurem, I might as well see what I can do. Because the training was going to be like a couple of hours, so I was more than happy to just sit there and play the Switch, and I got a shiny Kyurem out of it. So holiday shiny. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. If that Sigilif was not Dynamax, then it would have been taken down for sure. However, that speed drop can be a bit of a problem. I think Lopunny should be faster. Sigilif might. Obstagoon and Carkle were never going to outspeed Kyurem. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've got to say about Kyurem here. And we are doing well. I'm kind of surprised Obstagoon did outspeed Kyurem. Oh no, it didn't outspeed it. You scary face, I forgot text-wise. But with that, we are done. We are done with our first Legendary of Shield. Now, with it being a game I don't play much, I actually still need to get more Premier Balls. Because in the other game I've got like 200 or so, and this I've only got like 36. Gotcha. Let's see if we get any shinies to start off this new part of the series. Nope. No shinies. Okay, that's fine. No shiny Kyurem to start with. So that's fine, because we've still got some legendaries, and I know it can be a bit annoying that we don't get shinies all the time. We only did once, but hey, it's not about the shinies, it's about the journey. What's this? Oh, Giratina, there we go. There's a preview of the next episode. Not next episode, the one after Lunala. So Kyurem, Lugia, Lunala, Giratina. Now, I've got an interesting thing to say about Giratina, but I'm not going to talk about that till we get to that episode. Let's buy more Premier Balls. Yeah. Oh, and... oh no, wait. What was I going to do? First save. Is it Cinders here? Oh yeah, these are just random Pokemon I have. I need to look for Cinders. This was actually the game I used for a Shield Nuzlocke I did a while ago, so there you are. Not all of them are named because some of them are recent, but there we go. Cinders. Could I do Sword and Shield and not have a Cinderace? No. The answer is no. In fact, you sit right here, Cinderace. There we go. Or Cinders. Oh, and to prove I rushed into coming here, the dex isn't complete. And I'm still told to go with Freezington. I rushed coming here so that I could get these videos out. So I've got things to do possibly during or when I'm done with the series, but for now, all I'll say is thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then please drop a like, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. And also check out my Twitter, where I'm active most of the time. It's under the same name as this channel. It's Cinderace. So yeah, here's to the start of Shield, and thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time where we take on Lugia.